What is going on, guys? It's your boy Phoenix here, back with a brand new video. And yesterday we got a look at some gameplay for Life is Strange Double Exposure, and today I want to go over it with you guys. So without a doubt, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go and hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first things first, right off the bat, this has to be the first chapter in the game, and it turns out that I was right, and that they did say that there isn't a canon ending, which means that whatever one you got doesn't matter, and it won't take away what you did in the first game in episode 5. But even though the game takes place years after the first game, I could see us getting some Easter eggs, because Sophie did ask Max about Chloe and the choices they give us at this part. How would that work for Chloe being dead for that part? And would Max just tell Sophie what happened at the high school and tell Sophie that Chloe got shot by Nate Prescott? So I don't know how that would work, because Max and Chloe's relationship was number one, because it played a huge part at the end of the first game if you choose to save the city or sacrifice Chloe. So I'm very interested to see what kind of dialogue is going to be there if we chose the sacrifice Chloe option. The next thing is that they said that Max hasn't used her rewind power in a while, which means that I was also right about her trying to use it again, but instead she gets her time shifting powers when trying to use her old powers, because it did say that Max's power from the first game changed over time. Another thing too is that it turns out that Max has been at Caledon for 6 months, which means that during these 6 months she became friends with Sophie. Now onto the powers. Another thing that sounds really cool is her pulse power, which lets her see glimpses of people and objects from other timelines when she's in the current one, and it also lets her listen to other conversation and follow suspects without them knowing, as well as allows her to go to the parallel timeline physically by using shift spots, which will let her go to other environments and let her talk to suspects that won't talk to her in the other timeline, and it will let her go through locked doors or areas, which means that if a place is blocked off in one timeline, you can get to that area in the other. So I feel like that's another cool thing. The next thing is that there's this theory going around that this girl with the blue beanie that Max is talking to, a lot of people think that that is Rachel, and I'll admit the voice does sound the same. I don't think it's Rachel, other than for the fact that the beanie matches Rachel's feather from Life is Strange Before the Storm. So this is a completely different person, so it's not Rachel. Another thing too that I like is the callbacks to the first game, when Max knew that something was going on just by noticing that she was dizzy, or had the feeling that something was going on because she got dizzy. I feel like it's a really cool callback to the first game, because whenever Max uses her power in the first game, she gets very dizzy from using it. So it's great to see the opposite happen here. Now the next thing is that I think I figured out who Sophie's killer might be. It could be the detective from the announcement trailer that we got a few days ago. And I'm not gonna lie, this may sound like a long shot and this may sound like a reach, but in the announcement trailer you see a parallel version of him to the left. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I could be right about this, because he looks like he's in the exact same place where Sophie got killed. So let's say Max goes to the parallel timeline and she finds out that a detective is going to kill Sophie, and she goes to the woods to save Sophie. Because if you guys really go back and look at where his parallel version is, and look at where Sophie got shot, it came from the left side. Sophie got shot on the left side, and the parallel version of the detective is on the left. So he could be the one that's going to kill Sophie in that other timeline. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later with another banger.